Hello? I think everything's working. Is everything working? Looks like everything's working. I like triple check before I got on. Hey Pex, how you doing? Thank you for the resub of Pine for 42 months. That's a long time, and I appreciate it. Feels weird streaming again. And I know I got on like a total like an hour later than I said I was. Whoops. Actually 2 hours later. But how's everyone doing? It's been a long time. I haven't. Man, when was the last time I streamed? I think in Discord it said like July 19th or something. When was that? No, July 19th was a Saturday. It had to have been that. It had to have been that Friday or that Thursday or something. What did it say? Yeah, I did that Thursday. I did the 17th of July. Oh my god. So I'm over a month, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll get back into it. I know what I'm kind of doing. A little bit. Like, I plugged in my streaming lights. The one powered up because it has to be plugged in. The other one, it's like, it's a battery one, so like you have to charge it. But I have it override, so it has to be plugged in. And when I plugged it in, it wasn't connecting, and I saw like the Wi-Fi on, and I'm like, maybe because it's been unplugged for like a month, maybe it needs to charge up. And then before I went to bed last night, it worked. I'm like, well, it had to been charged then. It had to be charged. Don't let it be another month until you shrink. I know. I I was so busy because so I saw Jurassic World, I saw Superman, and then I streamed that week after Superman. That's right. I went to two Cleveland Guardian baseball games like 2 days in a row. And then I was just tired from that. And then I saw Fantastic Four that Friday, the 25th. So I was like, I would have only streamed on Monday and Thursday, but I was tired from having fun at the baseball games. So that's why I didn't even stream. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to come back the week after that. I was just exhausted. I don't know why. And then Comic Con was coming up, so I was like, I'm just gonna wait until after Comic Con to stream. Stupid real life getting in the way of streaming, right? It was so much fun though. Like it wasn't like I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't a lot, but it was fun. That's all I will say. So yeah, then I was getting ready for Comic Con. Comic Con happened, and then a week after Comic Con, I'm like, man, I wasn't even that tired from the con. It was like post con depression. I was like, because I had so much fun. I missed my friends and stuff. So I was like, I was just like, I can't, I'm not ready for it yet. And then when I was gonna stream, it was storming bad, and then my internet wasn't that good, and I was getting like drop frames really bad. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be streaming in the middle of like streaming and then get all like bad streaming because of the internet and the storm. And then I was gonna stream yesterday, but then I thought, oh, there's gonna be another storm. I was doing a practice, like a test stream. Never got drop frames. I'm like, I could have streamed yesterday. And then, like the weather, oh my god, the weather lately has been like fall weather, and it's been making me like I don't want to do anything. Even though I want to do something. My social battery would be empty after for a while after that. Oh yeah, no, mine was. So here we are, the last Friday of August. Hi. You should still stream. If it goes down, it goes down. Yeah, but then I'm gonna have to edit the streams together to put it on YouTube, because now I upload all my streams onto YouTube now, because you can't keep the VODs. Like, you can, but then you go over 100. So basically, it's like after I stream, I highlight it, download it, upload it to YouTube. A week later, I have it go up, unless I get distracted by stuff. Real life again. Oh, man. No, I miss streaming, but it was a nice break. It was a nice break. So, man, how's everyone doing? I'm ready to stream again. And I just saw that the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle DLC comes out next Thursday. Oh, so I'm gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to stop Death Stranding for a bit and play that. And then I forgot. I forgot The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 1 tournament starts in September. I don't. When does it start again? So that starts. So then I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to stop playing that. Oh boy, I'm gonna be stressed again. What do I do to myself? When is it? Oh my god, when is the tournament starting again? I know it's September because it's Tilu month. Where's someone that knows the tournament stuff? I know, right? I went away for a month when I could have probably been like, what, almost done with Death Stranding? Almost. Probably not even close, because I probably wanted to 100% it. Like, I'm crazy. And then we got the DLC coming out. Oh, man, oh man. But when does the tournament start? I need to know. Okay, wait, here we go. Here we go. Where is this? Part 1 tournament starts on the... It starts next Thursday when the Indiana Jones DLC comes out. So guys, you're never gonna see Death Stranding again, or yeah. Well, no, I'm doing the tournament. Part 1's my game. I love part 2, but part 1, it's my jam. It's my speedrun game, because I speedrun on very light. I'm doing moderate, so I can do it. Plug in, baby. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Pex said, did I say thank you for the resub? I think I did, but thank you again. Bro's just chatted. Yes, I am. But no, I'm gonna play Tasia. Okay, I did. I'm just making sure. I'm sorry. I'm like forgetting a lot of stuff. So yeah, I got the part 1 tournament coming up next Thursday when the DLC for Indiana Jones comes out. I'm just gonna wait, because I don't want to like start it and then have to stop it. So the tournament goes from September 4th to October 26th, and this is even if I get to the finals. I mean, I don't even know if I'm getting there, because the rules are like different, so I have to read up on that. I didn't read them. I have to read them. So there's that. So I'm gonna be able to play Death Stranding until... So I'm streaming today. Monday's a holiday. Yes. I'm trying to figure this out. That's a long ass tournament. Yeah. And guess what? I can do part 1 in one sitting. I don't have to spend 5 hours like the second game and lose my soul. So we're gonna have Death Stranding today and Wednesday. And then I'm gonna have to stop playing. I think I'm gonna do my first attempt next Friday for part one. I think this is to get qualified to actually get in. If I think I know what I'm doing again. I don't know. I've just been so busy that I like everyone's like, "Have you been practicing?" I'm like, "No. Why do I need to practice?" The only place I hate to death is financial district, that the one where Ellie takes the rifle. That's the place that's gonna kill me every time, I tell you. I tell you. And then it's on moderate, so it's not very light, so it's worse. But I'll be fine, I guess. Okay, should I start talking about Comic Con? Got more people in, I think. Okay, so Comic Con, it was basically my 10th year anniversary being in Chicago for that con, which was so much fun. Oh my god, it was so fun. So much fun. I can't talk. Um, I went all weekend, obviously. Uh, I had 2 new cosplays. I was gonna have a Claire cosplay for that Friday, but the cosplay was just not good quality. So that's why I just wore my Leon shirt. As for instance, yes, I met Nick, who voices Leon. I also met the voice actor of Sam and Miles Morales. They were both sweet. I got photos with them. If I can find them, I should be able to find them. um, the glare, brightness. I have to turn my phone brightness down because it wants to do the HDR and it's like so bright. Here we go. Is that better? No. So when there was like a helper, like a worker, she was like, do the pose, and I'm like, I was just gonna stand there. She's like, do the pose. So I had to do like the Spider-Man. I was like, what am I doing? And then like I told him that I love The Last of Us a lot. And he's like, yeah, with the TV show coming out, it helped. And then the game. And I'm like, yeah, I told him when I first played the game with the part with Sam and Ellie, I was like, I cried. Oh man. Like he was so nice. Like he was so nice to my mom and I. It was like, wow. I was like, he's so nice. And then I told him how I love the Spider-Man games. So sweet. Like I was just like, I love everything that you do. And he also told me that uh his role as Sam in The Last of Us was his first ever motion cap, like at first time in the motion cap suit, which I thought was really cool to learn. Like I was like, what? Like I thought, like I think I knew that, but like just hearing it from him was really cool. And then I was gonna meet Nick, but then he had to go to a panel, so they gave us numbers, and then I went back. And when I was waiting in line, there was another girl. She had a Leon shirt like me, but it was like blue instead of mine. And like I was like to my friend Taylor who got me the Leon shirt. I was like, Taylor, did you see the other girl with the shirt like mine? And she's like, yeah. It was so funny. I was like, oh no. I was kind of like scared to wear the shirt and meet him wearing the shirt because I was like, oh no. I was like, great, he's gonna think I'm a crazy, crazy fangirl. And like we took some photos. Well, wait, I didn't even say what we talked about, but I'll just show the photos first. I, why is it washing it out so bad? Well, I posted all my photos on my Instagram if you want to see them. So we're pointing at my Leon shirt, and then we did poses like this. I'm like, what am I doing? It's like I don't know what I'm doing. But oh, I do have it. Hold on. Nope, you're not allowed to see the other ones yet. I did have Nick sign this for me. Hey Dynasty, how you doing? You're seeing my Superman wallpaper on my computer screen, but I did have Nick sign this. The one that he used in the video that JC got me. I had him sign his artwork because I just like this one. And when he was signing it, he's like, you must be a big Leon fan, because like I kind of like got starstruck again and I didn't talk. And then he was like, oh, you must be a big Leon fan, and then that kind of got me to talk. Because like I was scared to talk. Real name exposed. Oh, there's crypto. It changed my stuff. JC, thank you for the resub at 41 months, and you've been subscribed for 52. I appreciate it. This can't be Shara. She only streams early. I know. My mom was like, you're streaming now? I'm like, yeah, it was kind of funny. When Nick saw my name, he was trying to pronounce it, and he was like, Shasha. I'm like, Shauna. I'm like, it's fine. I'm used to it. But he was nice about it. It's like I'm used to it. But yeah, we were talking, and and then he was like, you must be a big Leon fan. I'm like, yep. This is like my shirt. And he was like, I like your shirt. I'm like, thanks. And it was like, when he said like, you must be a big Leon fan before that, I was just scared to talk, because I was like in my head like thinking like, what do I say? What do I say? And then I'm like, thank you for saying something, because I couldn't think. It's like I couldn't think. And then I told him, he was like, well, what's your favorite Resident Evil game? And I was like, Resident Evil 2 remake. And like before that, I told him how I'm like a chicken to play scary video games. And he's like, he looks at me and he's like, that's the scariest Resident Evil game. And I'm like, yes, I played that first. And I told him, I'm like, if it wasn't for Twitch, I wouldn't be able to play it by myself. And he's like, that's the experience of playing it by yourself. I'm like, if I played it by myself, well, I didn't say this, but I'm like, if I would have played it by myself, I would have been screaming the whole way playing it. I probably would have shut it off. I probably would never play it again, just like Last of Us, but then I did play that again. But I told him how Twitch chat like helped me play the Resident Evil games, and I told him how I like played all the other ones after that, because I was like, Twitch helped. You guys helped me. Streaming the game helped. Yes, I was scared out of my mind, but it made me feel more calm. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I can't do scary games. So I like, there's some scary games that I'm like, no, I will never play those. Like I'm not like, I think Resident Evil and Last of Us is like where I will go. And like with the new one coming out, and the new Resident Evil looks super scary. I'm probably gonna be crying when I play that. There's something there with you. Yeah. It's like, I'm like, I'm just scared. Like, even when I watched Walking Dead, for instance, I watched it during the day. I'm not even kidding. I would get home from school, do my homework. While I'm doing my homework, I was watching Walking Dead. And then when the sun starts setting and it was starting to get dark, I was like, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. I'll watch more tomorrow. Oh, I'm never playing Outlast in my life. Never. No. No one can force me to play that. I played 10 minutes. Pex, you played 10 minutes? You're braver than me. There's batteries went dead and I was done. Now you're making me think of Peacemaker right now. There's so much in my brain. But no, yeah, Nick and I were talking about that, and then I told him I'm excited for the new one. But yeah, like I really didn't say much. So like I did talk to him, but I didn't say everything. But I did see under his post about the cons he was doing, he said he is coming to Cleveland next year, so I'm gonna go meet him again and talk to him more. And this time I am getting a Claire cosplay. I'm just gonna do the normal red jacket outfit. Well, Nick was so nice. So I was like, I'm gonna talk to him more. Like, I forgot to tell him I speed run. Leon, what is it, A? I forgot to tell him that I speed run. It would have been funny if I would have told him that I speed run the game, and he'd be like, well, I could see why you do that now because you want to get through the game. Which is true. I would have been like, do you know how to dance with Mr. X? He'd be like, what are you talking about? Just tell him you're a world record holder. No, I'm not gonna lie. World record holder for being scared? Yeah. Show him the video that time too. He'd probably be like, what is this? He'd probably be like, who's Shiro's? And I'd be like, me. Speed running to get past the scary parts. Exactly. But yeah, I posted all my stories and photos from FanExpo Chicago. I just posted my last one today, but I'm not going to say who because I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show him the stream. No! He'll probably just remember me as the girl who's a chicken that plays scary games. I do want a platinum RE4 remake. Besides Outlast, I speedrun this. What? JC gonna get you in trouble. No. But yeah, so the cosplay of Claire that I originally wanted to do, the cosplay company just stopped making it. Someone was selling it on Amazon, but every time I would get it, I would get 2 left gloves, and the sewing of the outfit was just not good. So I had to return it. The one time I got so I ordered a medium, but it was like too big on me. So I was like, it was perfect. The outfit was perfect. I got 2 gloves, like a right and a left. And I was like, dang. And then I ordered a small, and it was 2 left gloves. And like the outfit was like, eh. So when I got a replacement, it was 2 left gloves again, to the point I was like, I'm just not even taking the whole outfit out. So now I'm just going to do her normal one with the red jacket, because tank tops and jeans, I already, like, the tank tops are cheap to get. I already have jeans that could work, and I have boots that could work for right now. I just have to order the jacket, and I know where to get it, because I get the jacket in the, like, gun holster and her belt thing, the belt with the patches on the back. I would try doing Code Veronica, Claire. You should have tried two left. Oh my god. And then like when I was gonna keep the one, my friends are like, my cosplay friends and friends were like, you could just buy better gloves, which is true. And I was gonna do that one more time, but then I'm like, the cosplay might be not good. So I was like, I just give up. And then that's why I wore my Leon shirt, which he loved. So it worked. And I was worried about it. Oh my god, I was worried about it. So that was Friday. And then Saturday. Oh my god, Saturday was. Whoa. I haven't been to a con that was so crowded in like forever. Saturday was crowded. So they had the cast of The Mummy there, like the four main people, Brendan Fraser, oh my gosh, what's her, John Hannah, the brother of the girl in the movie. The guy in the desert with the black horse and the bird. I forget their names. And then the mummy's like girlfriend or wife, or I forget their names. Yes, my mom traumatized me with that movie, by the way. My mom wanted to meet him all, so I went with her. Yeah, he was really nice. Like, he asked our names, and he's like, he was so nice. And then like I told him how his like my mom traumatized me with the movie because of the Beetle part, and he was like, my nephew hates the movie because of that too. I'm like, I got traumatized as a kid. He was in Resident Evil too. Oh yeah, I saw like the photos he had on his table. He did have a video game character, and I was like, I've seen that character before. Destiny 2. I looked him up. I'm like, he was the voice actor in Destiny 2? I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't know that until I looked it up. Because I was like, I saw the video game character and I was like, this is bothering me. I've seen this character before. Yeah, I could see him being in voice acting. But like all the mummy actors were nice. Mm. It was too crowded, and so like I have a chair to sit on if I can't stand, and we had it, and when we went back for Brendan Fraser, we decided to leave it at the hotel, so I had to sit on the floor because I was like, I don't want to pass out. But I was fine. I just had to sit down, and it was too crowded. Like my anxiety was getting bad because I was like, there's too many people around me. And this was way before COVID. Like I had anxiety with big crowds to begin with. But it was fine. And it was crowded. And then like I had to find out where my photo op for Orlando Bloom was, because they had Ewan, Hayden, John Cena, and Orlando Bloom. They had them all in a different section upstairs at the convention center, and like we didn't know that. So we were like, my friend and I were like, where's our photo op of Orlando Bloom? Because they had it separate from the other photo op area. And like, I wish they would have like explained that better to us, because we were freaking out. And also, she was in the last Tomb Raider game. Wait, wait, the lady that like you meet and she like helps Laura and stuff. I think I know who you're talking about. That's her. I could have met her for that. The mom of the like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, like the latest one. That one? That, oh my god, I love that game. I played so much of that game. What just happened? Oh my gosh, that is her. I didn't know she was in that too, man. But yeah, no, they had the four big actors upstairs that like my two friends missed their photo op with John Cena because of that, because they didn't know where he was. And then it was getting close to time for my photo op with Orlando Bloom, and I'm like, I'm not missing that. So here's my here's my photo op of Orlando. Oh my god. Oh my god. There. Streamlights, please. Okay, there we go. If anyone has watched Lord of the Rings or Pirates of the Caribbean, you know who this is. I cosplayed as Elizabeth Swann. I did my like own take on her outfit. High school prom. um so my friend and I were both dressed as pirates, and when we walked in to the photo op room, he was like, "You both look great," and I was like, "Thank you." And like he like when I walked up, he said it again. I was like, "Thank you." And then after the photo, I told him thank you and left. And I was like, what's happening? He was like so nice, even though it was like 5 seconds. I played the game and I was like, her voice sounds familiar, and I looked it up, boom. High school prom pic. They apparently he wanted everyone on his right side for the photos. Like, I get it. You have a good side. And I was like, I was like, my sword's gonna hit him. So that's why I was like, I'm like holding my sword right here because I had you see the belt holder I have? I can't point. So I was like, I better hold it so I don't hit him. Like, you can see the swords right there. And I was like, okay. Because I told the worker, I was like, what do I do with my sword? She's like, well, you could take it out. And then when I walked up to him, I'm like, I'm just leaving it. It worked out. Frollo, hello. I didn't give you permission to be with my husband or take a photo with him. Oh my god. I should have been. She was holding him from behind. You were the thank you girl to him now. Hey, I always say thank you to all the actors I meet because like they're taking time out of their day to go. By the way, I would have asked them where you taking the hobbits to. Oh, did you see? Well, I have that. You know the medallion in Pirates in the first movie? I was wearing that, and I made sure it was in front of my belt, hold my sword holder. Showing the photo again. It's pointing at him. I can't tell if you can see it. It's pointing at him. It's like leaning towards him. It's like a magnetized. I'm like, great. Like it was so funny when Orlando Bloom added to that con. I like ran to where I had that because when I was scared when I was little, so I like hid that. And when I saw that he added to the con, I had to like go hunt it down and find it again because I was like, I'm wearing this in the photo. I'm gonna get killed for this, but have you seen the first Pirates movie and that's it? Oh, I've seen them all. I've seen all the Pirates movies. Lord of the Rings is fuzzy. Like, I watched the Lord of the Rings movies when I was younger, but they were like so long that I didn't like pay attention. But I love Legolas. I love Legolas. And just like having Orlando tell me I looked great in my cosplay, I was like, oh my god. I'm like, okay. So that was Saturday. Saturday was a long day. Like, I was done. I need to give Lord of the Rings another watch. I wasn't into them when they, yeah. I watched a couple. I think I watched The Hobbits more than Lord of the Rings because they were like newer and I was older into movies more. So that's why it was like they're so long too, and I'm like, I gotta be awake and I gotta focus while watching them. It's just them walking through. Hey Assassin, how you doing? So yeah, that was Saturday. Oh, I didn't. It's in my room. I met this really great Will Turner cosplayer. Like it almost looked like him. It's like he said Orlando was like he was at like Orlando's autograph table and he said he like stopped 5 people in front of him to go all the way to him in line. It was like, you look amazing. Like he almost looks like him. And he wanted a photo with me. I guess people knew I was Elizabeth. I'm like, I won. The hat, I couldn't wear the hat in the photo. It's like I didn't shape the hat right to be like Elizabeth, so I was like, yeah, I'm not wearing the hat in the photo. It's big. It's a big pirate hat. So that was Saturday. Sunday was more like the fun day of the con because Saturday was just so busy for me. Um that's when I wore my Jedi cosplay, which I had so much fun wearing. And like it was just fun. So yeah, my pirate outfit, my Elizabeth Swan outfit, and the Jedi outfit were both two new cosplays. So I was wearing those. Those are new. And I my lightsaber was the lightsaber I built at Disney. Cause I was like, right when I built it, I was like, yeah, I'm doing a Jedi cosplay now. And I was like, I was thinking, oh, I could be a specific Star Wars character. And then I was like, why don't I just be my own Jedi? It's my lightsaber that I built. It's not like a character lightsaber. And then like my mom and I did my hair and I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Cause I was like, I want it to be like a Jedi style. And after we finally got my hair done, I was like, I know what my hair looks like. And if anyone knows, well, if anyone has seen Star Wars, I was like, I have Liam Neeson's character's hairstyle. I'm like, okay, it works. Like I was happy with the hair. I actually liked my hair like that. And I was like, that is my hair. I was like I had my mom take pictures of it before I took it out because I was like, I like this too much. Like it was perfect. Like you're telling me this isn't cool? Like you're telling me this isn't cool? Like that was me. Oh my god. It's making it blurry. It's focusing on my face. Hide my face. No? Camera, please? No? And then like I met like a lot of cool cosplayers that day. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say that yet. Hold on. Like look at this Darth Maul cosplay. I was so happy to get this photo with Darth Maul. I'm smiling. I'm not even making a serious face. I was smiling. I'm like, I'm just happy to meet this amazing Darth Maul cosplayer. I was like, and then like, look at this Anakin cosplayer too. I was like, holy crap. And then after my mom took these photos, this photographer came up and he was like, oh, can you guys do that again? Like cross your lightsabers like that? Like we're fighting, dueling or whatever. So like my mom got this from far away, and then like a lot more people came over and took photos of us, and I was like, what is happening? And now that time I was like, I have to do a serious face. I can't smile. It's like it's hard. Like I'm so used to smiling with people. Like even when I was cosplaying Ellie, I'm like, I have to do a serious face sometimes. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh. And then someone had Hopper. And then, oh my god, these Five Nights at Freddy cosplayers. This one, my mom said this one liked me too much, and I was scared. It kept looking at me from far after I got photos. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. This one, this one liked me. I'm like, I'm gonna. They were like really good. There's like really good cosplayers. Um, has anyone seen Mars Attacks by chance, the movie? Has anyone seen Mars Attacks? These cosplayers are great. Um, oh, so that's what it is. Okay. I don't know why it's blurry, man. My head's in the. It's hard for me. Like I said, I posted them on my Instagram. My mom had me watch that movie when I was younger, and I told her I like felt my brain cells dying when I watched that. And then like after the cut, I looked up the movie and I'm like, Mom, do we have this? And she's like, wait, I thought you don't want to watch this again. I'm like, I gotta watch this. But no, okay, it's here. This was their cosplays. That's sticking. If I put a closer real focus to it, no? I don't know. Just look on my Instagram. It's easier. And then there was a Moff Gideon cosplayer, and the actor is also in Breaking Bad. And this guy did a mix between Moff Gideon and Breaking Bad. He has Grogu in the chicken ling bin. It was awesome. I never watched Breaking Bad. I watched one episode and I was like, I'm not in the right headspace to watch this right now. Like, I am not in the right headspace for this. So that was Saturday, but I forgot. Right at the beginning of Saturday, if anyone has seen any of the Marvel movies, well, after the Guardians, if anyone's seen any of the Guardians movie, you know who this is. You know who this is. Mantis. I met Mantis. And my phone's washing it out again. The camera's washing it out again. It was funny. She wanted to hold my lightsaber, and at first she's like, what's this? I'm like, my lightsaber. And she's like, oh. And then she's like, I was like trying to turn it on for her because she didn't know how. And then she asked what I was dressed up as. I was like a Jedi. And she's like, oh, okay. It's like, I get it. I probably, if I wasn't a Jedi that day, I probably would have met her as Wanda. But she was so sweet. I told her I loved her as Mantis. Like I said, I don't know why it's washing it out so bad. So I met her, and then oh, I have a photo on my behind me. No, it's a fun con. I love that Chicago Con. Like I've been to C2E2, but C2E2 is getting way too big for me. Like, yeah, Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey was there last year. No, this year. Like, yeah, I would have loved to meet them, but their autographs sold out in like 2 hours or something. I'm like, what the what? Um, and then I met Hayden, who is Darth Vader. Darth Vader can't talk. Anakin Skywalker. And they said for his and Ewan's photo ops, you couldn't take lightsabers in, and I like figured out why. Because I think they didn't have any flash for the photos. They had lights on. Like I have streaming lights on me. They had lights on. So I think he was like doesn't like flashes. I'm like, I get it. I'm sensitive to light. It took me a while to get used to these streaming lights on my face. Like I'm not even kidding. But yeah, I met Hayden, which was really cool. He was probably the reason why I like started to like Star Wars. Because I think I started watching those 3 movies with him in it more. Like I saw those movies before all the other ones. That was Sunday. I think I said everything. Did I say everything? It was a lot, but it was fun. I had so much fun. Oh wow, really? Excuse me. Yeah, I had so much fun. I was like, it was like my 10th year anniversary being at that con, and I, I just, I just missed that con. Like that was the same con that I met Gabriel Luna at in 2023, but with the writer's strike, they couldn't talk about anything. So like this con was like great because you could talk to him about a lot of stuff. So it was nice. So yeah, that was the whole con. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think I am. But no, I had fun. I'm hoping to go next year. Depending who goes. Depending. Depending. I'm just because Troy Baker didn't go this year, so I'm kind of like hoping he goes to Chicago next year. Like, yeah, I just met him in March, but now that I'm playing, oh yeah, I don't have the screen up. Now that I'm playing Death Stranding, I want to tell him how amazing Indiana Jones is too. I'd be like, after I met you in Cleveland, I like played like I went and played all your games that I haven't played yet, which is true. But yeah, no. Yeah. Did you hear Keanu bark? See, that's. I think that's all the stories of the con. If I'm forgetting anything, but yeah, they're all up on my Instagram. Do I have an Instagram thing? I do I? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. Do I? I don't know. Just go in my bio thing on Twitch, and my Instagram should be there. But yeah, no, I posted everything on there if you want to see the photos clearer because I think it's the streaming lights and then the camera's like, see, when I do this, when I put my hands up, it focuses to my hands. It might be because of, I don't know, lighting. Don't ask me. I went through film school with lighting and it made me mad. It didn't make me mad. Oh, that was the one thing I forgot to say when I was off for my break. I went to the Superman statue unveiling in Cleveland. That was one of the big crazy cool things. That was at the beginning of August. That was so cool to be there for that. I was so happy. Finally. Finally, you got something. They finally got something there. And the cool thing about it is it's connected to the convention center where Comic Con is. So I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, I'm hoping they get the cast of Superman to go to Cleveland next year. Like, please. Gosh, I can't stop thinking about that movie. Can't. So yeah, no, that was Comic Con. I had a blast. I'm happy and grateful for all the actors I met, and yeah, I'm like really happy. You know what? Will Twitch yell at me if I put a link in my own stream? How do you even hold on? You know what? Never mind. Just hold on. um no. Yeah, so that's all the stuff that's been happening over the month break I had. Was having so much fun and I was tired and exhausted, and then that's why I would have streamed last week, but then the weather and internet was like being weird and I don't want to stream. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, just I'm excuse me. I'm just superheroes underscore movies on Instagram if you want to see my Instagram. And like I said, the thing's in my bio. The thing, my link. I don't know how to talk. But yeah, I appreciate you being here for all my stories about Comic Con. I had so much fun. Like, a lot of fun. And now I guess I can switch over to Death Stranding. I almost been talking over an hour about this. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Death Stranding. And I forgot how to play that, so bear with me. So I'll be right back.